If you are a contingency recruiter, you may find yourself in recruiting hell. Suffering is optional. Now, here's the stressors of contingency recruiting. One, you're paid on contingency. If you don't fill it, you don't get paid. Your client is your competition. They're still looking, they're using other recruiters, they're using their own database to find people. And when your placement falls off, when you don't get an offer, then there's nothing else. There's nothing else. And it's very stressful. I know I've done this for 30 years. I'm Barb Goldman. I created High Touch Recruiting. And with High Touch Recruiting, we offer recruiters additional services that they can offer their candidates and their clients. Now, if you look at this grueling process, this before the placement, and it's like this whirlwind of activity. You're constantly marketing, constantly recruiting. You're working on multiple job orders. You're in competition with your clients. You have a risk of loss. What if the candidate that you find is already in their database? Or what if a year later they hire them and they don't pay you? This is the real world of recruiting. And if you notice, it's all about your data. That all these candidates that you go through that you don't place, all the company intelligence that you have that you don't use. So then after the placement, there's a risk of fall off. What if they leave before the guarantee period? Then do you have to give the money back or do you have to replace? And replacement is a nightmare. There's also a risk of not getting paid. Are they going to fight about the fee at the last minute, or do they even have the funds for it? What really a big risk of yours is the poor onboarding. Companies are notoriously bad at onboarding, especially with the higher level positions, your bigger fees. That's where you have the most risk. So you have this high activity level, multiple job orders, hundreds of candidates, and you're getting one placement, maybe two placements a month. So you're stepping over money. It's all your data. You're stepping over money. It's all the candidates you're not placing. It's all the companies that you're working with where you're not filling the jobs. Now, your competitors, the big boys, Manpower, Korn Ferry, and Randstad, they figured this out long ago that they were stepping over money. You're stepping over money right now. So, what they offer to human resource departments, because remember, you're selling to human resources departments. Korn Ferry has Say Yes Outplacement. They have outplacement services so that when their clients have to let an executive go, then there's a wonderful outplacement service that they can use. Again, they're selling to their recruiting clients, same clients. Also, executive coaching. Clients use executive coaching, but they're not buying it from you. They're buying it from Korn Ferry. Manpower, same thing. They have outplacement. They have executive coaching, and so does Randstad. Now, you have a lot of worth in what you're doing, and you're losing money by not offering these services. And what we do is we help you. High Touch Recruiting is a place where you can offer these services. You don't have to perform them. Outplacement is not recruiting. Executive coaching is not recruiting. Career coaching is not recruiting. You do the recruiting. We do other things for your clients. And let's look at the industry. 5 billion outplacement, 11 billion executive coaching, and 4 billion career coaching. This is a big, big business that you can get involved with us, High Touch Recruiting. What about the candidates that you don't place? You can offer them career coaching directly to the candidate. What about A candidate wants to seal their first 90 days, they want to start with a bang. You can offer them directly the program the first 90 days. You can offer them directly high performance culture and team coaching. With your client offerings, think about this. Everyone talks about succession planning, and you're involved in succession planning. You fill those jobs. Okay. With succession planning also comes outplacement. Succession planning, someone's leaving, someone's replacing. You do the recruiting and the outplacement. You can also offer outplacement. You can offer the first 90 days onboarding programs to clients, either individual or multiple. When you offer these to your clients, it's not going to be a one-on-one. They will use this over and over again. Um, and also high performance leadership coaching. By offering these additional services, you create a passive income. And the beautiful thing about working with high touch recruiting is that it costs you nothing to get involved, nothing, zero, zero. Not we can't work with everyone, but if you are interested, I'd like to talk to you. I'd like to ask you about your philosophy on recruiting, what you're doing, and if you are someone who we think could make a good income doing this, then you have a passive income. You put nothing into it except your referrals. All you do is give referrals. And the thing about these programs is they are paid all at once. The individuals buy right away, and your commission on your referrals is paid immediately right into your bank. Okay? This is no effort on your part. We perform the service, we sell the client, you expand your offerings and increase your income.